Playhouse, 0 and K, 194, pulling a TRQ out of the box of totally random questions. And today's TRQ. When did you experience I wish I could unsend that moment? That's the totally random question today. Your I wish I could unsend that moment. That could, I suppose, be an email, a text message, a 1,000 different things. You ever have an I wish I could unsend that there moment, ABK?
This was a long time ago. I think I was still in high school, or maybe I just graduated high school. And I was out at this bonfire party in a fight with one of my friends.
Okay.
But she showed up at the party. And I went to text a different friend to say, guess who just showed up with her sister? Ew. And talking about her. I sent it to the ex-friend that I was in the fight with. Obviously, it's about her because she had just arrived at the party with her sister. But to try to patch up this, I went and talked to her. And I talked about another girl who was there with her sister. And I said, oh, my God, can you believe Jessica's here with her sister?
Did that work?
I mean, I don't know. Me and this girl are friends again.
Look at that. Look at that. You
Years
played it
later.
nice. You played it all right. I'm actually kind of impressed.
But I don't know how I got away with it.
A lot of different angles on this. I wish I could unsend that moment. Social media, text message, could be an email. And also, maybe it was a mistake. It was to the wrong person, like Amy's. Maybe it was done out of rage and emotion. And then after you calm down, you realize I probably shouldn't have sent that. Any of those angles, maybe some more. Your wish I could unsend that moment. 237, it's text 35270 with Rune 5. Girls Like You, 194. In the middle of the TRQ, totally random question on 194, the Morning Playhouse. When did you experience and I wish I could unsend that moment? You sent something, you're like, oh, wish I could take you back. I'll tell you this, ever since, so our emails at work are tied through the Gmail platform. And a couple of years ago, they added an unsend feature that gives you 40 seconds to be unsend. I use that all the time.
I didn't know this was a thing.
It's really nice.
I mean, I don't know if there's ever been a time I've had to unsend an email.
I am one that types, hit send, and then proofreads.
Yeah.
So often I'll hit send and then notice typo and have to hit unsend, or I'll go into my sent and have to respond to my own typo and say, this is actually what I meant. I should probably proofread before I hit send, but that's my main issue. I
think when it comes to spelling errors, that's on you to figure it out. You're an adult. If I spelled something wrong, you got to figure it out.
Just you know what? So not on the typoe's end, on the receiver's end.
Yeah, on the receiver's end. Joel D., on text messages now, you can edit your text. He always is editing his. It drives me nuts, and I could see it's been edited.
I don't like it because I get a notification every time he does it. It's
exactly.
I get 4 notifications for one text message.
I knew what you were trying to say, okay?
I'll figure it out. We've seen some people wish I could unsend that.
Yeah, someone said before a first date, I was texting the guy to let him know I was there, but I was also texting my friend about the date. Well, I thought I was texting my friend about how I could totally see myself staying over at his place. He had a really nice car from his pictures. I thought he had a lot of money, but I accidentally sent it to him instead. He never asked me out again. Stop. Did he bring that up to you when he got there? That's so awkward.
I feel like you have to. Just get the awkwardness out of there. Just bring it up.
No, I think you pretend like nothing ever happened.
Woof. Wish you could unsend it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was maid of honor for my best friend's wedding, and she turned into a bridezilla real quick. And so I thought I was emailing one of the other bridesmaids complaining about her and how much money we had to spend and how ridiculous it was. And I, of course, had sent it to the bride instead, and she was so mad at me. She didn't take me away from the party, but she made me a bridesmaid, not a maid of honor anymore.
So you're still on the bridal party, just went down the line a little bit. So the relationship survived that, obviously?
Yeah, it's not as close, though. We've definitely grown apart over the years.
Wouldn't you be like, you know what, just don't have me in your wedding then? If you're going to go downgrade me or whatever, what, go away.
You're going to demote me? Okay, well, then I shouldn't even be in the wedding. No thanks.
Clearly you didn't really want to be in it anyway because you were complaining.
Yeah.
That would have been the easy out there. You have one of these, I wish I could unsend it.
Oh, my God. So I was assigned to this really obnoxious work project at my office. and I just needed to vent about it, and I sent an email speaking my mind to my coworker, who's also a good friend of mine, and I just hit reply all to a group thread of everybody on the project, and my boss was still on that email. I didn't delete him as being CC'd.
I'm guessing you heard about that one?
Yeah, it was really bad. He didn't fire me on the spot, but it was not good. Like, I definitely got the cold shoulder, and he has his eye on me really hardcore now.
Oh, God.
I think anything that happens at work would be so uncomfortable. Someone said I accidentally sent all our internal pricing in an email to a client, so now they get a really good deal. Did you get in trouble for that? Did you lose the company any money?
You know, but if they were being, like, fleeced before, right? I mean, they probably should be getting the deal. Or internal pricing is like what the cost is to you.
Maybe what the cost is to them.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose. Like, oh, you're really marking stuff up for me, huh?
Someone said I constantly text my father-in-law because I see his last name, and I'm like, yep, must be my husband. I've texted him random stuff like I love you to other things. Thank God it's never been anything inappropriate, but I have a feeling that day will come.
And you had one of these, I just wish I could unsend it moments. You hit send, and then you went, no.
So my boyfriend and I, like, we've been together like 6 months now, but when we've been together like a month, and we were like, kind of sexy texting from the beginning. And so, like, just sending pictures back and forth and whatever. But I was also kind of in the middle of, like, a work thing. And it's this woman who, like, at work, she's, like, my direct superior. And she's nice, but we are not friends. You know, we're, like, we're cordial at best. And so I was, like, basically this girl from work got a picture of my ass, basically. And she has not let me forget it.
So it's just a matter of you were messaging a lot of people at once and
multiple texts. I couldn't keep it straight, and it was so. And then I realized once I had done it, like I caught it. I was like, oh! And she like just gave me a weird look. The next day, I tried to talk to her about it because she was being so strange, and she's like, just don't. And so it was a mess. My boyfriend thought it was hilarious. It was not hilarious.
No.
But I would rather have that happen to someone as the same gender as me instead of one of my male coworkers. That would be awkward.
Well, and there's certain people that would never let it go. Like,
yeah,
he's just an easy target for something like this. Let's say you had accidentally sent Joel D. a picture like that.
Ew.
It would come up for the entirety of your knowing this guy.
Ew, I couldn't.
You could be in a retirement home someday, and he would send you a message and be like, remember that time you sent me your butt in 2024?
It would haunt me. No, I couldn't.
Forever. He wouldn't let that go. Any final, I wish I could unsend it.
Yeah, someone said, my friend confessed they had a crush on me. I ended up taking a screenshot and said, are you serious? And I accidentally sent it back to him instead of my best friend.
Like, yes?
Stop.
Yes.
Yes, you could kind of play that one off. Like, yeah, I'm serious. Why'd you send that to me?
You know what? I didn't think I had one of these, but I, on a regular basis, send screenshots of the conversation I'm having back to the person I'm talking to.
That's embarrassing.
And I feel like there's no way they don't know what you're doing, right? But I always am just like, oops, sorry, fat fingers.
Stop.
I've done that to, I can't tell you how many people I've done that to.
I think that people have to know.
You think so? Like, maybe if it's an older person, you get away with it?
Yeah, because they're probably like, same thing happens to me, Sonny.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. You know what? I thought we were done, but I think your story is a must-have. You sent a D-pic to...
I sent it to my mom.
God.
You know, she was like, well, what's going on? And my mom is actually a nurse practitioner. So it was easy for me to be like, oh, I have an itch down there, but I'm such an idiot because, you know, when you just, I'm just, you know, send it willy-nilly, you know. My mom is not under mom in my phone. It's under her name. You know, I thought I was sending it to my friend Maggie when, in actuality, I was sending it to my mom, Mandy. So.
Well, I would correct that immediately.
Absolutely. It's mother for from all this. I'm going to be saying mother to her for the rest of my life. Like, it's no longer mom. It's no longer cute. It's just mother now.
Yeah. I mean, at least she's seen it before. You came from her. Now, granted, it was probably, petiter, more petite at the time.
Listen, though, when you take those kinds of photos, aren't there certain angles that you may take them versus a medical photo of that? Like,
if you mean like maybe a different level of raring to go, yes.
That's what
Yeah.
it just seems.
Yeah, that's.
She had to know.
Oh, God.
Ew.
Who's more scarred on that, you or your mom?
Your mom?
So who's the lucky young
Ew.
lady? Oh, God, Mom.
Coming up next.